Let's go, man. This game, my friends, will be insane. If you haven't watched Leviathan vs Trace, go check it out. But this one, oh my. Oh my. Okay. G2 select ICY, EDG, pick Haven, Cancan O'Neill. Decider will be Bind.
The wood mud quite a lot, which I do appreciate. Don't think we're going to see much of it here. Shots rattled by Leaf. He's going to be giving them a lot of space there, playing for his own life. Simon with the plan.
My boy Cancan Jet, my friends. What a great day to be alive.
We're going into the post line here. Cancan wants to get a and will be rewarded. That's two players.
That's my boy.
Plucked out of the picture. Maybe
Trying to slow HP.
He's eager for
Leaf.
this guy because he
One of the most underrated players in history.
This guy has already done the damage and has fallen to pieces before their very eyes. EDG, it's Smoggy forced to back away here, still with a plan down, time ticking. Leaf, not too many options left for him, has to stick this one just for the win cons, having a defuse, sticking it all away. Slow body full attack, but the
Smoggy.
will do it.
Let's start with our replay.
Of one singular Leaf, and so a pistol round. Earned up here for EDG, great beginning.
And a great performance from two players to keep your eyes on throughout this entire match. Cancan to open up. Gets double-faced.
This sharp is so nice.
Or an attempt to trade, I should say, from Valin. Instantly a response from Leaf, being able to pick up 3 on his own. So great individual performances from both of those players. I think Cancan's going to need to try to take moves like that, where he fights in, knowing that G2 are going to be double-swinging him or trying to trade. Trying to see whether Nobody and Smoggy are going to sync up that utility combo that we see from a lot of teams on their attack side. Notice as well that Chichu is not using Nanoswarm to deny pipes, but Trent might get overwhelmed.
Yep, might indeed. Underhanded flash as well, straight through and out. Nobody wants to take that point and contact, and his body's dropping on either direction.
Sure.
2 left to stand here for G2. EDG with that player advantage.
Oh my.
Possibly so, in fact, now.
Good start for EDG, man.
This is an EDG fully powered up, fully
3-0.
ordered back, pushed away. Jonah P is going walkabouts here with a wall in his face as 2 players.
The timing.
The timing's G2. Are they going to be catching it? Looking completely.
Oh my god, man. Everything working perfect for
No
EDG.
response there to the audio cue of the wall falling. They're already pushed up too far. Leave forward.
This is the round already, man.
It's open season. EDG looking like this one is far too easy for them. Simple stuff. These first 5 rounds that we've watched, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, okay.
Cancan making a bit of a fool there, making Icy dance and taking the pick. Valen's the final one to pick up the pieces, and it's as likely as anything that he'll take a bullet and have his ult for the next round. A 1v5 here, it's just not doable.
No, it's impossible. Got to keep the rifle, but already spotted out, noted, and he's going to be swarmed.
5-0, my friend.
Timeout.
So, should be an open side, but also being committed, and I don't blame them with only 20 seconds. Could be the difference maker. Simon going to be sticking that, going for the plan as well. Thrash doesn't really clear too much as well, but a backstab
Lurker.
away. Responded and adjusted. Icy just whips it around and rips the head clean off. Out of reckoning, lockdown, all going to be combined. EDG just trying to stem the bleeding and stop this one before it gets out of hand.
Who doesn't love a Jet Lurker, my friend?
Committed. Hell of a lot into this round for them to try and lose it. Slight awareness, Smoggy already wrapping this one. Thrash connecting, that's entertainment. And there's still potentially that time on the board to make a go of things. Damage done though. As a casual reminder, and Simon still with that nade in his back pocket. Could play spoiler to absolutely all of this one. It's already gone flying and Trent is finished. IC with a defuse, but that's been broken, and already I hear it. Time.
That's the round. That's the round.
Away from G2, but it kills. Not away from these EDG players. Edward today is gaming. That one's just watching towards the flank because EDG want to go for this 5-player group up. Plant will go down here without too much, again, push back.
This turret position's actually lovely. You look at the position of Jonah P's wall. If the turret was on the left here, it would get blocked off by the Viper wall.
So it's broken. Alerts EDG now to the flank as well with its no command emanating out. Valendo catches the kill onto Cancan. Wasn't expecting that one. Looking into the wrong direction. But the first kill does not necessarily mean a round win. We'll do the rest of the work past that point. Dizzy to clear this one.
What?
Still lands the shot before the eventual trade. and holding it tooth and nail in through the back.
Oh
but G2
my god,
finally
imagine
with
if
those
they
guns
win
in
this round.
hands, put a round on
Finally, man, round number 32.
The same flank play that ends up working out for them.
Timeout.
A lot of walking up behind these walls and underhanded flash. Simon wants to make a play for this one. Leaf was tough,
Lit.
and there is
Good
safety
trade.
there, but not for the rest of the rest of his team. They couldn't quite follow up on all of that.
Still trash for ICY.
Tag up into the back. Thrash now followed through straight through onto the side, but broken just before the detainment onto the high ground. Kang he's getting quirky with it. In terms of trying to play this spacing and timings as well. He's already flanked straight through, and ICY, he had the knife out, just was not expecting it. Deep dart. Now to follow off of it. Trent is so damn concerned now.
Kang.
Kang is ripping them to
Man, that play from Kang. Dude, they didn't hear that draft. That was insane.
What a great adjustment coming out of the tag timeout. Obviously, great.
Man, I think that was instinct, bro. Not gonna lie.
Credit to Muggle and Howdon. We were just talking about how good the tag timeout was from G2. EDG hit the panic button and immediately come out with a round that looks exactly the same to the one they just ran, except they flash, they push deep, they trade out Leaf, who had the lockdown, and then they have all of that position for Kang to go nuts in the post plan.
Another plant down, shock darts are missing. So there will be no pushback, and there's that extension into round 10 now.
Kang's playing for this, trying to deny the lockdown.
He knows what to play for, just needs some supplemented utility as well. You can hear the footsteps, lovely side step.
He's feeling it today, dude.
Clean off G2.
Beautiful to say. Yo, this is G2 my pick, by the way.
Spam through the box, Leaf is lucky to be alive. He'll be backing all
Woo.
away, needs to be defended here. They want to keep these guns.
This
Yo,
G2 team that's
Chicho.
always so good at shutting down
Ah, he saw you, he saw you.
individual players.
Steal! I mean, cheeky!
I love Kang,
They
dude.
cannot deal with
I just love this dude, man. One of my favorites.
what we're getting from Kang in this map so far.
Oh my god,
It really
dude.
is. It's given Tokyo.
Is Tokyo.
12-4, top of the
Shine,
scoreboard.
man.
Not just for his team, but top of the leaderboard.
What a star, bro.
Yeah, and not just the kills that he's getting, but here, completely denies a lockdown opportunity, completely shuts down G2 trying to trade him out. You know, he's facing two players so often
Yeah.
and killing them both. A is extraordinarily open, but if they commit to the B split, Jonah P could win the round still.
Allen's dropped. I think that's through the window. Leaf has got a lot to do into this spot as well, but just with the Stinger in hand, close quarter combat, even with him being set up for it, the pit's still up and active, walking around.
I see.
He does drop Kang.
Low HP though.
The Dizzy broken as well. He knows that there's
Jonah P. It's our team, man. Our team.
Just not expecting that. Level of awareness that went missing there for EDG into this round, and it leaves it to Chi-Chu. One player running and gunning, but time is against him with only 12 seconds.
He has time.
Him versus Jonah P. The timing should be granted. You need to hit.
Yeah, Jonah P is always him, man.
Chance.
That is brilliantly played by Jonah P.
He's so good, man. He's so good. What is this beds, man? Everyone has a different color. But what is the name? There is no brand.
Back inside his pit.
Must be good, though.
Yeah, that kill is just so big. He manages to duck back inside his pit, and then they don't realize he's somehow managed to loop-de-loop behind them and picks them both up from behind. He's called the Professor for a reason.
Professor. For me, the professor is Fallen, though.
Again, the ult for the retake.
Yeah, and they're going to try
Ideal
to...
Leaf dropped.
Oh, that's huge. No lockdown now available, and Simon, if he pops ult, can deny the reckoning. He's just got to get the timing right here.
I wanna see Kang with the Alp.
One avenue as well.
Oh my.
He just dropped straight into the center of the site with his flank. They're going to be pushed out into all these extremities, and Smoggy is left to watch most of this one. Ducked, crouched.
Oh, the timing.
Absolutely everything.
No overpicking.
Toying with his food at the end. He knows
China,
he's essentially wrapped
grow.
this one up. Running around.
EDG has grown. People, be careful. They are dangerous now, man.
Pichu with a movement. Nice little jiggle. Pit in the face. Jonah P. Shut down and shut out of the round entirely. This is a 9-3 if I've ever seen one.
Soon we will have EDG winning. EDG now. Or maybe EDG. China winning international event, man. Mark my words. Will be very soon.
Should be able to completely box G2 in here.
Gonna go for a refine, a reclear. It's just a contact swing. Straight up, taking the fights as well. This one could get dangerous, and Dire still
All in solo.
out as well. Kang needs some help here over the shoulder as well. Reinforcements have to arrive. He needs some defense, but still, yeah.
This is the game. My friends. Thank you, Dre.
Timeout.
This Kang is hyper committed. He's got nobody alongside him here. Dizzy connects though. They should know he's up top, and the dash will not save nobody.
That's huge, man.
To at least
Yo, imagine if G2 come back here, though. That would be insane.
all for naught. Two of them dropping. Drone as well. Simon was seeking a timing, but now he is just fully committed once more into the corner. Chichu responds, vacuuming up that space, but he's traded.
Only one left. 1v4.
Singing the praises, expecting that level of play from them. It will grant them at least a round winner. It looks towards it. I mean, there's no real chances for Smoggy in this spot.
There shouldn't be an opening. And I do like that you highlighted that discipline, because you could see that spacing super tight.
11-5.
They have Soul.
Yeah, there's a Soul roll to break this one, so someone to break that fast as well. Plant down from ICY with the wingman dropped, so at least getting themselves into the post plant. They've got plenty more util where that came from as well.
Look, P out here on B, by the way.
He's going to be trying to wrap this one while nobody's way ahead of the rest of his team as well. So with him drop first kill advantage gone away.
I see.
The fight might just be over. Jonah P even gets into the fray. I see.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
There's 2 plays left to stand. You know the maths. Adds up to potentially an ace, but not anymore. Jonah P.
My ultimate is ready.
That's a clean round, man. G2 are actually coming back here, dude.
The timing's taken. And ICY's just running his body in. Base on the end of a stick.
We got a game, man.
He got up to the Viper's pit, and ICY's not too far away from Thrash now as well after he popped off in that round. He's only
But that was a weird retake from.
So after my criticism
Attempt of retake from EDG.
They've actually just managed to win an incredibly crucial round, fairly dry, to get the ult cycle working again. And as much as we were talking about, EDG
they're going to do some weird play this round.
EDG are going to...
Timeout.
EDG are kind of scattered to the wind right now. In fact, making the rotations over towards A. And here's the danger zone that you were talking about right now, Josh. Nobody.
I think play off site here, play for your ult.
Yeah, but he's not intending to do that one. I see what the plans already 7-4s need to be defended. It's not.
Stop the plant, stop the plant. Stay alive, nobody. A note.
To pin to play.
Oh, they have power there, man.
Guess what? It's worked out. Fully in the favor. The flash repeat again in the refight here with the rifles. They're going to try and sail their way through this course.
G2 spent so much time waiting for the aggression from EDG that didn't come.
Win to get EDG up to that 12. Now under pressure from the shoulders of G2 right now. Once more playing it slow initially here, but now waiting it out and taking a main control. They have ults to use. Expend, but EDG are ready for this one. There's a knife held into the hand as well with the drone, and to the thrash is going to be cancelled almost immediately. And nobody, he's right in their faces, a flash and an overhead. Simon is swinging wildly into them and still returns with 2.
Viper's pit, Hunter serve for EDG.
G2 themselves. Dizzy, drone, I believe spotting both. And this is a disaster for G2 here. Individuals
G2 map pick, by the way. Again.
50 seconds, you can afford to slow it all the way down to a crawl if you want to, but couldn't have asked for a better beginning to the round here for EDG.
No, they're looking good for it. Nobody tucking himself into Generator. Is this a spot that G2 can even afford to clear? This setup looks nice from Nobody and Chichu.
It's a crossfire. Dart though, that's not broken. Trent though, he's going to be dropped and damage done straight through the wall. Wingman.
Oh, that's huge.
Once more, Icy. Decade down, a tap, forcing them forwards into the fight as well. Needs to try and isolate some of these fights. Done so, 1v1, all to survive.
It's Icy, man. This superstar in the making. Man, EDG.
That's what
you need to close the game, EDG. Don't give these guys a chance, bro.
EDG's setup looked really solid on site there. They've been breaking these wingmans very consistently when they've been coming into A.
What?
Thrash was irretrievable.
It's like PC, man.
Didn't make a difference in the round at all, and yet
Yo, Ice is good, man. Ice is pretty good, bro.
Towards the end, a fantastic fake plants for him to be able to get up into a position to win that.
Absolutely. EDG up to 12, with time becoming an issue once more, potentially. Drone up and over. The knife is dodged, only tagging onto the 1 as well. Might be a bit of that false information. Oh, underhanded Simon is eager for the scrap. Does come up with the 1. Dizzy going to be into his face as well. Plenty of targets up and over. Jonah P just did not know which way to adjust. And this is it, surely.
Has a flash, has a flash.
To take away at your feet, detted, ready and waiting.
Yo, this kid.
Spotted, taken.
Woo, what a round by Simon, dude. What a round by the new young kid, man.
Still 13-8 for the finish. EDG.
GG.
They get it over that finish line, and Icebox is theirs.
An incredible map to open things up in this series. EDG want the win. They've taken a massive scalp there by taking Icebox away.
It's going to keep
ICY Euro versus KK on the Neon.
Teams faking here because EDG were making it look like it was only nobody.
Good to see you, bro.
Suddenly there's 4 players over in that side of the map.
both teams trying to obfuscate their intent here. The Nana Swarm drop down. Hot feet there for Leaf. Unable to really rest the steady hands there for the kill onto Chichu, but catching this in theory and at least in practice too. Trent does get that kill. So
Why there is a Sova there, bro?
Spike planted for G2. Over that re-exploration in through Garage. Chichu, 40 health, will be dropped. He's looking to put the squeeze of the rest of his team onto these players here. Icy still comes up with one just before the trade, but they're missing these timings onto one another. And now just 2 against the 3. G2 have got to try and hold this one back here. Util in the back pocket. Simon's got that fault line. It's going to be let loose along with the paranoia in through the back. Valen could not stand a chance against it.
Man, Chichu's on fire today, bro. What?
Another pistol round here for EDG. EDG fully disrespecting A lobby, just walking all the way up. Now they hear the Euro all popped up, and Chichu, he wants nothing to do with it. Orb over the top as well. It's just straight from the lineup, but EDG players going to be trying to evacuate into the arms of Leaf. Already sucked up position in through Garage here. They hear the footsteps as well. EDG just crossed up. Nobody not expecting like Leaf could already have repositioned there. Fake into the TP. KK. Not going to be setting his eyes there for long, but not also going to be winning out the fight. He's going to be dropped. And at this point, with just Simon and Smoggy left alive, forced to save these rifles.
Both flashes have been used already on A just to re-clear for information. And there are still 3 players deeply committed to the A site of 50 seconds on the clock. They're not ready to flood defend into B right now. Now they're starting to get a move on. Now they're starting to get here.
Bolt line's good. Aftershock even better. Will be able to get themselves out of there with the util. Yes, at least. Now the rolling thunder clears it, but it's an open and empty side at the end of the day. KK. It's like tap. Forces out the first wave of things, which happens to be the bullets. Snake bite, lay it out on top. All alongside it. All grouped up. There needs to be an extra element here from EDG if they want to try and navigate this spot and situation. It's a drone out and through. It's going to get that tag onto Valen. Going to be util used to clear him out here. Wall blocking the way, but holding it down out through Garage and whipping the rifle around.
They got destroyed, man. 4-2.
Timeout.
Nobody's going to need some help now. He's going to be swarmed into this short position.
She always makes me up in there for her, man.
Running short, kills need to be found from
Ooh,
Indeed it is. There's that util that we're talking about. They've got spades of it.
That's huge, man.
Those areas, and what a time to do it. And Trent.
Be careful with this man, but he's low, he's low, he's low.
30 seconds left into the round, but surely you can't do it in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Spike hard committed into the middle of nowhere. EDG's eye set on it.
Too little time on the clock, surely.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
No way, no way. This is impossible.
There's a weakness that.
If you win this, I go about.
But they just catch it. The contact as Trent was sneaking around. So there's a thrifty win to put them
Yo,
on the
man.
board.
Other day, this thrifty sound, man, was so loud, bro.
Is that setup between getting aggressive on people as they're executing with some reach util? That couldn't have been better from Simon. Players are just stunned up, unable to do a thing.
That's unlucky, that's unlucky.
The only one that could have bailed them out of that situation.
Luck for you, though.
And he whiffed and also had Leaf jump.
G2 are just sitting pretty.
Oh, the timing?
Potentially giving up most of mid control. Thrown out. Used pound for pound again. Broken, taken out. Smoggy still holding, spammed, expected. Heads up play by G2. And they don't overcommit into it. Instead, walking over. KK's at an off angle. All he needs is to walk way ahead of it. It's a flash.
Get the fuck out, dude!
To play himself out. And he's
That's
done
good,
so
man.
with
That's
perfection.
good.
Nobody right from behind as well, making sure that this is right.
Oh my god!
Putting a squeeze down. That's
Oh
ludicrous.
my god, what happened?
EDG and winning thrifty rounds. Iconic.
Iconic indeed, my friend.
I am loving these fault lines from Simon. Oh my god.
Simon's a good player, my friend.
He's cool.
And how long is still on the team, man? How long is still on the team? He's the assistant coach now.
He's throwing these. Take a look at this.
Yo, that's impressive. I can't get in skill, but like, no one helping?
And he's throwing that one out.
What are they doing there?
Swing off of Trent.
Yeah.
Look at how dog. Happy, my boy's happy.
Nothing to take point and contact from it. The players have already pushed up from G2 straight into mid with the drone. Again, they are none the wiser. 3 players now.
This map's attack side, my friends.
Charge is the spearhead for the team. And
Oh my god, 2 died there, man.
You're going to be left reeling, and you have to pivot. You have to hard react now into the A site. It's the only option open. Already they've got these kill trip setups, and Smoggy's already repositioned. The reinforcements have arrived at that. An ult committed up onto the high ground. This is an awkward position for G2 to be into. Jonah-P with a plan, but he's pushed back and away from it with the damage done onto all of them. And already tacked up, a kill to be claimed. Jonah-P dropped. Valen is right there at him. Can going to be found. Simon's right from behind. Again put in the squeeze.
Simon, man, well played, EDG. 5-5.
Timeout.
Kang's at the up though. Great line of sight. Good awareness though from G2, already jump spotting this one with the smoke.
Have that begins destroyed. Rest in peace.
Lockdown's not going to be stretching into the back section of this C site. And Kang will be able to hold his ground, stand it down. Hunter's Fury now into the corner. That is a nice set play.
No, that was a good ult.
Time.
I would never hit that.
Fracture back in the day. ICY will be able to get that plant down as a result of that one. So baiting him in, but he hadn't cleared Smoggy, but the trade is intact. And there, Valen rewarded with it. That patience that's being played, and with the pit drop down into the back. Juju's desperately hunting, but a neural 50 does get it off and stays alive. What can EDG do?
They have a lot of money, dude. They can go, they can do
global util, it's been good.
whatever they want.
Basically dead to rights. Indeed, cleaned up just from that utility time. Might start to become a problem. Spike's ticking away. Chichu with another one.
There's no way, right? There's no way, there's no way, there's no way.
This one.
It's not planted for the pit.
Yeah, it's playing out wide here to tap. He knows he's not playing onto the contact. Jonah-P is going to be weaving in and out. Still going to be... Hey, he jumps around the corner, but it's Simon who saves
No time, no time, no time. Oh my god, that was close. They got way too expensive, too expensive.
Risks his life.
Bulldog for IC. They got the weapons, man. They got the weapons. They're fine. They're fine.
Appropriate spot, IC. Spam down into the corner here. Smoggy, though, is going to be going down.
Oh my god, look at this. Deep
tucked Paranoia is going to be dodging. But at least with the draw, no way! Backstabs in play. Kang with all that.
Oh my god, EDG is looking good, my friend. 6-6.
And the recon.
So the timing's been weighted out, so EDG do have that util now to make another go with it. The smoke in short is causing problems. Kang's just going to okay, just walking straight through it. No util to clear. He's lucky again to be alive. There was no damage really. Lay it down onto him here. There's 45 seconds left.
Good players here.
At their backs. Recon going to be broken, still lighting them up and up, and a crossfire set.
Clean, G2.
G2 didn't budge, didn't get rooted away from this.
Good shots by Trent, man. 4K for the guy.
To set the stage here in the second half.
They need this pistol, man.
Fantastic paranoia as well from Valen. Didn't get baited out with that first wave of utility because of the miscoordination between Simon and Kang. So then when it's available towards the end, blinds everyone that could have followed up, and Kang gets chopped down by that crossfire.
Oh, he missing too, man.
Really nicely able to
He
catch
missed
the
Trent.
Everyone else also is basically swinging through this Viper's orb. It's a different spot. Being A-long, super good with an op.
Dodge on the phone line, misses the shot though, and the gate crash is not good.
That's not good, man. No good for G2.
Steps up to that challenge with a stun as well. All up in the face of G2. Makes it feel like they could have been going with a bit more pace off the backside of it. Drone in the mid round, use the clear. Nobody's going to use it. See if you can gain any more information. Jonah-P, they know that the Snake Bite was dropped down, at least from the one avenue.
Nice cage, threatening like there could be alert going on. Does Jonah-P buy it? Doesn't really seem that he does.
They're going for a reclear. I mean, as many fights are about to be occurring.
What?
Nobody wins it out through mid. Valen gone peekaboo. Rips the head off Smoggy. Backs away and plays his life. Trent as well baited into a one and done position in case there is that re-exploration by EDG.
If you had a stat of players fault lined, Simon would be,
He'd be
right
up there.
I mean, that one aimed for Valen, but catches onto Trent. Like you said, he's kind of stuck in short right now. Leaf's going to be asked to do a lot. He has to be worried about this B lurk, and he has to try to cover the C site as well. Viper's down, so Jonah-P can't pop that wall up and try to help them flood defend in here.
Oh, nobody?
And Leaf's
Too soon,
getting
huh?
squeezed.
He really is. Right from the sides. And the damage done. I mean, listen, KangKang was almost alone taking that fight.
The
but
save,
got
the
back
save,
up at
the
end of
save.
day anyway.
I gotta save these
See
trappers, man.
plans.
Especially the up.
Timeout.
And the breach ult as that tool in their back pocket may end up being a fantastic asset.
KangKang has the aura champion aura.
Drum from nobody. Now's past this point, looking to take this presence.
Okay.
They're all in front of it, cuts it up as well, but already deep down C, G2 have taken that space, and they're going to know and be fully aware that there's really nothing else behind this one, and so the call is made. They realize it. The
You're gonna play with taking
all the way
on
towards
A.
the A side.
Try and
EDG
trash the
think
Hunter
that they've
searches,
sold them an
try to
absolute
stop the
blinder.
plant.
What a timing for Icy and Jonah P to be re-clearing C. They are still going to be forced to retake, however. Can Trent ult to deny this plant?
30 seconds left.
Nobody sticking it. It's a little bit delayed and late here. The Hunter's Fury, yeah, it's not going to be connecting. KangKang's going walkabouts. Played in right off the back of it. Their own ult as well, potentially obfuscating most of it. Flank. It's going to have to be held. Icy, no way
This is
past it.
important.
Has to
This
break
is
the trip
important.
now. It's alerted him to his presence. Locked down by Smoggy.
About to go
It's
wrong.
1v1 being taken, but the rest of G2 is being just again plucked out of the
Huge,
prettiest
huge,
picture.
huge.
Still going to be trying to win out these fights, held over the shoulder. Down to that 2 versus 2. KangKang ult in hand. Let's it rip
Oh, they
again.
could
His
play
head's on a
together on Spawn.
swivel.
They could have played together on Spawn,
delivers
man.
a
Clear
miracle.
Trent first, bro.
Get the hell out of here.
He's pulled out of nowhere.
But huge for Trent.
I mean, I had no concept that those players were even lined up. I assumed they were lined up. Has he
I
just
don't
hit a
think they
crazy
were.
spray transfer?
Got one and
see
then
it
the
in a
second one
replay.
later, no?
There's no world in which G2 should be winning that.
And they needed that. A round loss there absolutely decimated their economy. They needed this more than any round they've had on Haven.
yeah. That was nice, man. That was nice.
That took some serious skill to pull off. Fast reactions.
That strat is actually insane, Jacob.
Like that.
They had to take in the entire map in their stride, despite the fact that it's not quite elimination, but it's a game that will knock them off their feet. Here's a Hunter's Fury to supplement this play as well. Lighten up Trent. KangKang to capitalize.
It's another round where G2, if they lose, their economy's broken. They are
Yeah,
not out of the
man.
woods yet.
They'll be
We're all
very
trying to
broken,
potentially play
dude.
this one into the retake. The neural theft spots out most of the players. They know that the flank isn't really a threat right now. G2 playing this one in almost entirely together.
Ice Hazard.
A lot of util to be used here. Your ult already popped off. Blind with the paranoia, up into the corner, spraying away. They know the rough positions of these players as well. They have to collect it all together. Jonah P up
Number two.
onto the high ground. Not enough to collect it. Drop down and spray down.
Oh
Simon
my, I can do it too, bro.
delivers them around.
Damn, man, that was
To
insane.
his bloody lap.
A perfect
Huge
response
round,
to what Trent
huge
just did in
round.
the previous round. Hitting a similar level of spray down. G2, no answers, no economy. I love the increase of pace as well.
That was nice.
You look at the way that G2 are defending on the A side.
Yo, what a
They've got
round by
that
Simon,
Viper ult that
dude.
needs to come
What a
out. They
round.
need Valen's paranoia in that spot.
Shh.
EDG just caught them with only a single player looking to defend, reading that Trent was an Icy incentivized to go for the push
Oh my.
down C.
And this is ballsy. Yes, he has the gate crash, but he's taking this fight almost alone. Nobody. He's droned up and right ahead of it. Nobody. Burst it down, beam down. Where's the follow-up and through? It's up through Garage, and KangKang will be dropped. Leaf making sure to shore up those defenses with the reinforcements now scattering and arriving. There are some potential holes here into the setup, and Chichu has found one of them.
Very safe positioning there from Icy and Leaf. They don't want to get caught out. They're happy to give the C site over. They've got lockdown for the retake, as long as Leaf doesn't die right now.
Why not play like that? It's a 3v5. Don't give away any unnecessary advantages. Fault line, push into the spawn. Smoggy wants to go with it,
I
but it
see.
did not connect, not onto Icy, not this time. Simon with the plan. Stuck in place, Chichu's still there, pushing forwards, aftershock as well. It's all highlighted and orchestrated like they want to try and fight this once again, and G2 are fully aware. Anti-flash, a dart into the back, a playmaking ability by Icy, sacrificing his own body.
1v5, bro.
Still the one to come up with the kill. Simon is
Dang.
going to do so much more. Kills are offered up towards him, but not enough in the end. G2 collect it all together, playing together with that discipline that's highlighted this team.
Timeout.
All from Icy, this is going to be used roughly around the minute mark. He needs that mid-round information for the rest of his team. Spotting 2 of these players in through mid. Pretty big tell. Exiting out, gate crashes potentially to the other side of the map as well. So a slow and steady play by EDG.
Oh, he can die here, bro.
Oh, KK misses it with the shoulder pick.
Oh, so close.
The awareness is now there for G2. They do not want to offer any more chances. Shock dart rebounds. Patience played, but A-Long has been given up with only 35 seconds. This looks like it's moving, the jump spot. Trent tempt him twice. Rolling Thunder now.
That's crazy.
Paranoia alongside it. Valin, he's tucked safe. Nicely inside the orb. Stunned up. Matters not. This guy's still alive and kicking here with a flash of his own as well to play into the back pocket. The rest of his team are already played all the way in. Simon weaving in and out. Nowhere to play.
Man.
Spike into his hands. He just has to.
That was weird by EDG, no?
Out. And
That's the round.
they've stolen this round away.
Player standing.
When all the momentum felt like it was in the hands of EDG. This is the
G2 with the comeback.
11-9 down. Now with a chance to bring us to bind. You gotta close teams out like G2.
You gotta close, man. You cannot give them a chance.
All the util to set it up. Another fast play from EDG. Again, an open site for the taking. Fault line in through the link as well, but G2 and none playing towards it. Wisened up to the tricks of the trade. Lockdown's going to be used as well to clear this one out nice and freely. No more util has to be used here by G2. Drone in through the back. Trent's going to be threatening, like it could be making a play for this one.
Alarm bot for the garage reflank. They're gonna know about this.
Nobody's already passed it though. Lambot triggers, Jonah P defusing half onto the board. This is for the map. Someone needs to stop this. Someone needs to stop this, but no one is
GG.
there. G2 right from beneath them. They steal the map away. And bind is fainted to happen.
I think steal is the perfect word to use there. EDG looked like they were in control, up 11-9. You have to close out.
Let's go, man. Bind, Kankan, and ICY on the race.
We can see not the case.
G2 are right there behind it now. Up and over. Wingman going to be escorted in through the side. A bit of spam into the smoke makes Simon think twice. He could have potentially
Little hero
planned there, but it's going to go down into the next.
That's really good work. Spam into that smoke stops the plant denial. This map, the A site, all about plant denial.
That just removes that crucial element of time. Moshpit util. Nate's going to be rebounding here just to try and get ICY out of there. Regaining control of lamps as well. Fighting 2 for Nail. EDG Joe, they're going to be setting their sights now over towards the forward section. See if they can take the fight through with the flash.
ICY?
Turning, facing away. G2 are dominating now every position. Leaving Chichu the last one left. To do so much here.
ICY, man. 4K for the kid, dude. Showing up.
But not just any old kills, he was under a lot of utility pressure. Perfectly timed raise nade to keep back. And keep
Man, he was so low, man. He got 4 with 3
sweeping
HP.
through smokes, confident the whole time. He's here to play. You get ICY online and it...
Tethered to the spot over towards the A side here. Nobody looking for that info. Just slight jiggle. Mosh now reutilised to try and push them back and away, but it's one less tool really to stall out potential attack. That's why Chichu's holding on to this. That's the second waiver thing for the boombot. Triggered out. Mosh pit now up and over Trent. That's incredible awareness. Just knowing that Chichu was going to be placed up into that spot with the thrash earn from that kill. He wants to send this one flying forward. Stimmy. It's a very rapid shark indeed, clearing most of the way, but not clearing the pocket. But Simon spotted. ICY plays off of least contact almost perfectly. Running through the smoke. Kang. Smoggy has made the most of this. It's a 3-piece for him.
Ace! Ace! No, Ace, my 4K. But it's Smokey, what a round!
Blink of an eye.
That round sums up the kind of team play macro calling versus one individual. Who's gonna win? Beautiful G2 calling, 5 people.
Oh, that was nice.
That perfectly, or one little smoggy boy. It's Smoggy.
It definitely was in this instance. He has not slowed down, has he? That momentum, not just from the last 2 maps, the previous series as well.
No, but apart from trading out Smoggy, G2 played that round perfect.
He's picked up the orb. He's got his ult, the repeat.
Ooh, luck to be alive.
He wants to try and get that information. Surely you don't use a
What are you doing?
Overheat, man. You got to get out of there. Mosh still being held down. Chichu, this time he's the bait. Going to be trying to lock this down onto one of the angles here. There's a showstopper that is exchanged onto either
30
side.
seconds left.
It's just a 1-for-1.
25 seconds.
Around now, over towards the A side.
Smoggy went away from the arbitrary strike.
Damage potentially done. Simon's here, trying to play himself in once more, taking a fight with the bulldog in hand. He just can't land it. Takes a molly to the.
What? What are you using this, bro? What? What did they use the ult, dude?
To be held all the way through. Is the last one left. Swung through and out through the wall.
For all that Smoggy did in the prior round, Valen is there to answer.
Yeah, man, Smoggy like he gives and he takes and he gives, bro.
EDG with that accidental teleport, but they actually made a decent run of it still. Kang found his value on the
What was this ult? Misquake or what, man? What the fuck was that?
Why did they not swing Valen immediately as soon as they...
Am I missing something?
I don't understand that element of it. A bit of
Timeout.
Up into the exec.
Kang is the player to watch. He's got nade for plant denial. He's got ult for plant denial. Or a kill.
Full piece of kit here. Flashed up though, blinded. Nade's going to be rebounding, ricocheting. Here's the ult showstopper. Back wall, but no targets. And no casualty. As a result, through the wall, spam down. Haunt reveals up onto Leaf, putting that pressure down. Vulnerable is excellent and good, but he still needs some extra elements to help him out entirely. He is being pressured, overwhelmed, taken out. Coverage there from the lamp position, but EDG have control of showers, and now calling for the evacuation. Trendo not so lucky. Will be dropped from behind. And Juju was saving this one. A snakebite for a rainy day with the wall still up. Bullets are excellent. Damage through the wall. Taking those timings, but he can hear it. Scuttling, scurrying across the sand. Icy wins that fight. Jonah P covering it all. You cannot be squandering this. No way. Simon will close it out anyway.
So many of these rounds are coming down to fine margins.
Couldn't clear him out of that corner. Walkabouts for Chichu. This guy, he's a demon with the sheriff in his hand, especially there to help him out right from the side.
Somebody would.
Fired. This will force potentially a pace increase out from G2, but instead, again, they cut the noise. Bit of discipline here. Just the slightest of pause, enough for them to full rotate out through the TP. Seekers as well. Leads it to an open site. And already push it in.
I see, man. Suck off then.
He's taking liberties with it. Kang's a danger man with that rifle.
I see.
And dropped. No more to war.
Kid is looking good, bro. First champions.
Miles away.
I don't think Icy's getting this one, although...
Why not, bro?
Simon did go through showers. You'd have to cut out the middle to make a clip out.
Icy got this, man. I believe in Icy.
But certainly a different energy in here. For
This is definitely Icy, bro. Definitely. 100%. There's no way he missed this shot. There's no way. Oh, no, I don't know.
And taking away. Simon's cutting it up. Close! He denies. It's a funny moment.
Not funny for Simon. Not funny for EDG.
Yeah, man.
As every
Yo, they have their chance to Haven. Not gonna lie.
Be a little voice in their back
It was on their hand.
thinking, should have closed it out on Haven.
They let it slip away now. G2 on map number 3
I mean, look at
is
the
a different beast.
for here. This is how you get into spots where G2 steamroll on map 3s. 6-0 in the last 3 months when it comes to the final map of a BO3.
Prowler catches it. Trailblazer alongside the boombot to seize and a nade. Again, at least the seize is good, but the nade just a little bit too deep. Banks it off to the side now. Reposition from EDG. They want to try and take up that shower's control. Kang's still there. Has the ult waiting at the minute mark, but there's no signs from G2. They want to take the TP pivot. The spike was already leaning over towards the speed direction, and a lot is asked of him. Over the strike through the back. He does land the kill. Needs to lock down his position, though. In and out through. Find space for the rest of his team. Moshpit's going to be landing with 40 seconds left into the round. Full side control.
Thrash has already been picked up, right? Trent, I think, has it.
30
Yeah, there it is.
left.
Yeah. So this is going to be the repop.
Wait for the second wave now. Straight through, up and over, not broken, but the timing taken across it. It's rifled in hand. Nobody in Chichu. To try and put a stop to all of this. Kang through the TP. Might have touched enough still. 15 seconds. Nobody not clear, but eventually
Good pick, Valley.
12 left. Time is of the essence. G2,
Simon again.
they stretch it to the finest of details.
Oh my. He's low, dude.
Spike planted.
Asked to do so damn much. No crossfire setup, but you know, as soon as Valorant has taken that contact, the swing will be there from Trent. It has to be a miracle.
Valorant. 9-2.
Double operator coming out for G2 here on the attack side. Just hoping that EDG overstep themselves, get desperate, and they have. Yeah, immediately.
Straight into the trap. Leaf is there waiting. Thrash to try and set up some sort of crunching through the angles. Horn's going to be revealed. Leaf squares up to it, takes the challenge. Trailblazer forwards, but way ahead of it. Jonah P had no one else to play off of here. EDG might have at least carved their way a path back into this round. Thrash round 2, Chichu with the push. It's all putting the squeeze onto these G2 players into a 2v3. Chaos sowed. It's not over yet, the job's not finished. Hearing all sorts of sound and heads, not expecting it, ICY frying them!
He's made this incredibly winnable.
Chichu dropped down to just 5 health, 50 seconds left, the footsteps are heard. It's a game with those timings down.
What?
Just what I said earlier, the finer moments of the round now. Will he catch it right from behind? The answer.
Chichu, man. We got a game here. 93. They need the pistol though.
EDG, they get the third one.
EDG can get a pistol and make this one a game.
Grouped up now with a Dizzy, and the Haunt not being broken. Already ICY rebounds that nade. As soon as he hears the wingman, that will be the plant denied. From the plant, see if they've got a second wave of things here. If EDG just want to evacuate. Grouped up, hesitation in their step, and now going to be making their moves over
Going to
the
live here?
side.
On B?
Should be open for the taking. Leaf gives up a lot of this space onto the off angle.
I thought he knew, bro. I thought he knew it.
Happy to take that fight now, but G2 not willing to slow down, but not anticipating the full wrap.
Similar play happened today on the previous game between Leviathan versus
Happening over there.
Tracy Sports, man. It was a great game. Epic game.
Having some info on the B side of the
Go
map.
check it out.
The crosshair placement was not there.
4-9.
Alan, early smoke drop down. EDG are holding the util here. There's a nade, there's a prowler. It's all pressed forwards here. Now ICY is going to get squeezed. With a
Whoa.
steady play as well. I mean, close range weaponry at short work onto the hold. G2 going to find this one a bit of a struggle. Mosh sent preemptively. I was trying to break that wingman. He's worried about the spacing and positioning. He's already lost track of most of this one. But with the horn broken.
Oh, 5 HP, man. Huge round for EDG, my friends. Only John left. He's a dangerous man.
Looking converted, looking good. Nobody sticking a plan, prioritizing to try and get his ult online. Jonah P off from the flank now. Player positioning of these EDG a little bit separated. He's going to try and play that one together, and Smoggy will just isolate.
6-9.
Timeout.
And ICY's now there with an aid. This looks like it has some danger to it, I'm not going to lie. There's a snake bite. Slowing down the approach. It's the weakest players who are first through. They're trying to take that point of contact. Kang really separated from his team now. And weaving in and out. It's just spraying. Then praying.
Time's low.
Rewarded though. Coming up with the goods. Coverage.
What a cover!
It finally is. Valin shut down as he seeks to deny that plant.
Nade was strong though. Brought Chishu down to 33 health.
The flank, the flank, the flank.
So important.
Ah!
Play Trent barely there. Grabs the kill in the end. And all this sound and pressure is being made as well. Simon doesn't know which way to look. Satchel's through and plays him in. It's disaster for EDG. And Smoggy is the one who now has to pick
Smoke
up the
takes. Smoke gives.
Two. Time played, time ticking. Smoggy's out wide. A tap, a stick, coverage. Trent lands
Trent,
it
man.
with a bullet to the dome.
What a big round, dude. Big round for G2.
Completed fully. Thrifty win to get that 10 for G2.
Doesn't Trent know it? Just feeding into the crowd there, knowing that they've just pulled off a huge one to stop that momentum. You could see that disaster.
What is the shots, man?
Slow motion. The weak players, like you mentioned, going in first, getting hit with the vulnerable as well. Leaf barely had to peek, and he caught that first kill. Onto nobody.
Mastercard Thrifty pushed G2 right back in.
All 5 players grouped up on A to go for a slightly delayed A execute.
That complete intent. Try and get this plant down now. It's overwhelming with the ults. ICY's avoided most of this though. Tucked safely. Putting the smoke, underhanded with the nade again. This is going to be denying the plant, surely. Nobody, no way. Wingman survives. Intruder back in the site, though. That is overzealous by Kang. There was that punish in sight. Thrash through and out, detained.
Simon?
But now Simon, he's pulled it back.
What happened? Everybody died.
Got to see that one again somehow, somewhere. What was looking so damn dangerous. Leaf now not offered much in terms of opportunities. Spraying right through the
Simon, man, big round once again.
Hidden gem for
Yeah.
the
Another
EDG
4K,
team.
dude.
Gotta see that.
He pushes through by the look of things and just swings back sight and deletes 3 of them. But he-
Okay, they broke the G2 economy again.
Take a look at this in the replay. As they're focused on
Happy? It's because of the slow. Yo, man, this guy's so good, bro.
Jonah P, not there to deny.
Yeah. The target priority too. Doesn't get flustered, doesn't get overwhelmed there when he sees 4
Simon.
players. Maybe again through, that's a TP though. EDG trying to, oh, Jonah P, you are right there behind him, but again, this util into the back pocket of G2. Surely this doesn't happen again. Ring around the rosies, they're running away up through A short once more. They can't take the TP once more, surely not. Running them down, classics in hand.
25.
Just try and stave away and play a bit of patience into the round here by G2. The plant is tapped from behind, it's wrapped. The
Deja vu?
bullets are being picked to pieces. Nobody gets that plant down. At
Oh
least they
my.
have that extension, but they've lost all semblance of map control here and given up guns in the process. Doubled up with the rifles.
Oh
Swinging
my.
through. It's Leaf who trades it onto Simon. Slow down once more. Fight. And a bullet. Just through the wall there. Leaf will survive. Trent.
Oh my god.
Barrel betrays him. Nobody's down, and it's given an opportunity. In for the 1v1. Adjustment not there. Snapped into the side. The wingman not being used. For the defuse.
Smoky, man. Oh my god. The DJ's gonna kill their fans, man.
Too difficult.
Might already be getting dangerous. EDG trying to feign and pull players out over towards B with the pressure. Simon's there, but he's just one man. I mean, it just feels so fake that they already offload the Seekers. G2 get full awareness now. There's no hiding this intent of this EDG squad. They want to land over towards the A site. Pivot options might be there if they try and take the showers TP, but Leaf is also going to be waiting. Mosh is down a tap.
Oh, the timing.
Still out again, but the timing caught with Leaf. Bullet to the back. Simon is dropped, hit is earned, and finally played the TP to no avail. And you got to scurry, you got to run away now.
The Brimelt is just going to close this out.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
absolutely no chance of getting the plant down.
Just not enough done preemptively to pull all this util out. It will take miracles, but again, like you
Yeah,
said,
that's the round. That's the round.
primed, ready, nobody pushed back. 7 seconds, 6, down to 5, 4. There needs to be a plan online, but the time is lost against them. EDG, no more chances, no more opportunities.
And they lost weapons. Now they have money.
Detonated up now by G2.
Timeout.
Use to cut up any sort of aggression in through and out of Hookah. Sees it, signs of life as well. The Haunt, at least the Prowler, I should say.
What? That was on him, bro?
Out and around here, ICY with the rocket! No way! It's sanity with the movement! Kang.
Huge round.
Dodged and ducked and weaved. The fast play from G2 will be punished for Molly.
Simon, man, this kid is so good, man. But what a round by Kankan too. They are still on the game, my friends. 3K for Kankan.
A rapid play by EDG.
No money for Valley and Liv.
You know that the operator is not going to be in that spot. You've just heard the Viper orb go down at the beginning of the round. And not just that.
Hyper speed and I'd fall for EDG, man.
Leaf manages to jump out of Hookah there backwards and get that snakebite off. Maybe this could be different. Maybe Kankan could have been shut down on the route out. As it was, you make one mistake, the whole house of cards falls down. That's what Valorant's like at this level. And G2.
Timeout.
See that G2 are looking to clear out short.
They're
Here
going
comes
for it.
that Thrash.
Yep, reclear. Detainment. Catches
Oh, he got out.
Reinforcements arriving. EDG, they want to try and put a stop to this one. Nade around ICY.
They got destroyed, man. The 1 by 1.
The line is drawn in the sand.
I see.
And then he saw
Man,
the
21
shot.
kills for S, bro.
Away.
What a beast. G2's going to try to make the difference on the other side of the map. He's found this lurk timing just as G2 have backed off. Could this be the moment?
They have Viper speed.
Maybe try to turn
Sound
this
bait.
2v5.
It's a sound bait. Valen's holding.
That's huge. That's huge. Viper speed. Oh, we see that before from Leviathan.
Trying to grant him a bit of that space and luxuries, even if
Oh, remember they
to the A side. 2
con clutch.
versus 4 still here for EDG.
The double push coming out from Leaf and ICY is going to be fast onto this. They've planned
Oh,
it
but
well
this
for the hit, not the
what?
site, but exactly for the flank.
Moshpit's going to be delayed here.
Okay.
Have planted for that
Forget
flank
it. Forget.
occurrence.
That is no win on this round.
Contact plays, shoulder to shoulder. They split themselves up. Smoggy is alone and isolated. All comes down to this timing. Does he win this fight out? Can he make it a possibility across their play?
Ace, ace. Hit Zerve, hit Zerve. What was the play, dude?
Chichu. It's a 1v3, no util left to his name. The defuse already tapped.
Maybe point for G2, my friends.
12th round is earned, it's under their belt, and now one more step is all they need to take. Here with 30 seconds onto the clock, this is do or die for EDG. It all lands onto this, and it has to pay off massively. Molly's rebounding off to the side, but Jonah P not caught out still. It's played in to perfection here with the satchels in play. Nobody. Plan's gonna be stuck.
Let's go two.
Leave with 2 out through the hookah. Chichu denies.
I see. 1v3. One away from the showstopper.
Most in this spot in a 1v3. No side control, very little information, just a need to work with, spotting the jiggle peak.
Yeah, good luck now, boy. He's gonna save, man. He's gonna save. Look at the money. It's bad, man. 50 for Valley.
50 for Valen.
Oh my.
450.
We go again, my friend.
OT will knock down to the lower section of your group. And ults are now online here for G2. Crewed up, built up, mosh pit. Exchange, a bit of a handshake occurring out towards
through the teleport.
GG Roti.
Razor, it's here, it's earned, and now is the time to strike. Kang right there forward.
Okay.
He's already taken that timing, and now you might have some difficulties even getting the value. Now, tucked to the corner.
Good win.
Expecting that nobody was going to be placed there.
And that's the spike. They've got to be aware of this timing that Chishu could have taken. Valen, ICY, they know this is a possibility.
In through Lambs.
Should be fun.
Ripped clean off Simon and Smoggy. Last 2 to remain, but they're up versus 4. And it's to stay alive in the series. What can they truly, really do? A tap. Trying to bait out some presence from G2. Baiting out a response. They don't take it. They let them stew. And the plant is down. Smoke in the face of ICY. A bit of spam. Spraying away.
Oh, if you die here, Jonah.
Jonah P. Right from behind.
Oh,
now,
smart.
Out and away. Only the 1 contact. Jiggle speak is good here. Sees a little bit better. And a fight taken. Squared up to Simon. He wins it. Win cons potentially there, but the
With this
position
plan?
is so damn obvious. EDG would need a miracle.
What?
Smoggy to deliver. Potentially no. G2 tonight.
GG.
G2, what a performance, what a comeback. Amazing game that fits the script of how they've been playing every BO3 for the last 3 months.